Welcome you all to Samiksha Academy. First of all, I would like to wish a very happy new year and early success for all the aspirants, especially those who are preparing for the upcoming preliminary examination. So, in this context, I would like to share few details and especially about our new initiative, mentorship initiative called as Maarga. Maarga simplifying an aspirant's journey. So in this context, I would like to share few thoughts about what exactly, why we have to come up with Maarga and why do we need to mentor the students. And first of all, what exactly mentorship is all about. So these areas I'm uh, thinking to share with you people. All right. So while thinking about this mentorship program, the first fundamental question that came to my mind was that, first of all, what is mentorship? How come a mentor be different? Understood. Then, after asking the first question, what is mentorship? Then I asked the second fundamental question, why mentorship? After asking these two questions, then I understood the third and the final question, that is, how? How can I execute it? Can I be in a position to execute? If I really need to execute, right, what kind of things I need? So that's why I raised three fundamental questions for myself. So before thinking about this particular initiative called as Maarga, right? So these three questions, right, I would like to share under this Maarga initiative with you people. All right. So the first important question is, what exactly mentorship is all about, right? So according to me, mentorship is all about, right, making the candidate, right, to understand, right, the different, like the do's and don'ts of the given examination, right? In this context, UPSC civil services examination, right? What are the do's and what are the don'ts the candidate need to do? Like, they must understand this. For example, if you see here, when it comes to like do's, the first and fundamental important aspect here is you shouldn't just thoroughly only just read. You must, whatever thing you're reading, you should be in a position to consolidate. How you're consolidating? In the form of a short notes, because the short notes will act as the weapon to revise. What your short notes should contain? It should contain all the points where you have the dilemma, right? How to make the short notes? There must be short notes for each and every component. Short notes for current affairs, short notes for your own short notes. How many notes is, how many things you may refer, but at the end of that, you should have your own compilation, because that compilation was written by you. So that before, like 50 to 20 days before the exam, you will go for the final revision. That information, because you wrote it, you can remember it. You will be writing your own shortcuts, your own mnemonics. Understood? That you must understand. That's why you shouldn't just read. You must be in a position to make the notes. And second thing, understanding the importance of time. You don't have unlimited amount of time, right? You will be just having hardly 5 months now to appear for the preliminary examination. So you must keep time in the mind, right? Then set the targets. And third most important thing, understanding the nature of the examination. What is the nature of examination? So this examination is, it's like, you don't need to do any kind of specialization in any one given subject. It's like you are like jack of all, master of none. You must be knowing little of each and everything. So that's why I will say this examination preparation, it's all like it's kind of salad bowl, right? It is having its own taste, right? So you must understand that. And second important thing is, this examination is having native marking. That means if you need to cross 100 mark, that means scoring 100 plus, you must be in a position to get at least 60 questions corrected. For that, at least you need to attempt up to 85 questions. If you attempt up to 85 questions and then 60 questions gets corrected, then you can cross 100 plus. Then you will be in safe zone, right? So how to reach up to 85 questions? How to confidently attempt up to 85 questions? In that, how to get 60 questions correct? Then you must understand which areas I shouldn't leave at all, which areas I should perform at least on an average manner, which areas I can take little risk. You must understand that. That is called nature of exam, understanding the nature of exam. The next is don'ts. You shouldn't prepare more and more and less. That means like you will be taking a few areas and you will be preparing heavily on that. It won't give you a result. Why? Here you should prepare, you should have little understanding of history, polity, geography, economy, general science and technology, geography, geography related environment, polity plus IR, right? General science plus technology. In all these areas, you must get the basic idea. Then only 60 plus questions will get corrected. Next most important thing, you shouldn't, you should like, you must have consistency and persistence. If you lack these two, it's of no use. Few days you will be heavily preparing. After that, you will be stopping the preparation. It won't work. Every day, if you have the, if you are in a point, like if you can allocate 6 hours of the day, every day 6 hours you must invest. That's what consistency is all about. And persistence. What is persistency? Even even if you're feeling like, अरे आज preparation का मन नहीं लग रहा है, I couldn't feel, but still you must prepare. That is called persistent. Being consistent even during difficult times. Understood? And finally, if you, to do all these things, you must have a clear document. What, see, even for any government to work, we will be having a vision document. For example, if you see for the current government, how it is functioning, it is having a vision, 15 years vision, right? Then it is having a strategy, right? Then it is having an action plan, 15 years vision, 7 years strategy, 3 years action plan. Earlier, we used to have 5-year plans. So, in the similar fashion, for UPSC preparation also, we must have a planner, right? You must prepare planner first. Without doing that, without having this kind of blueprint, right? Without having the strategy, how much you may try, it won't help you. That's why first I thought we should understand what is mentorship. But then the second fundamental question I asked myself is, why mentorship? Why the student need to come? I feel mentorship helps the candidate not only just to pass the information, right? But also to process the information. Not just passing, but also processing it. That means I will not just omit the content. I will tell the candidate, up to this level only you have to prepare, right? Then see the PYQs. Accordingly, prepare and make the short notes. Especially in this age, pre 2016, if you see, there used to be under information. Very few candidates used to get access to information earlier, but now we are overly getting informed. Multiple sources, multiple documents. Everywhere we have resources. People are becoming like, we are becoming like collecting agents. We will be collecting information. We will be collecting information. But are you in a position to process it? That's what Simon says. To be an effective decision maker, you must balance both. If you are either underly informed or overly informed, it will act as a hindrance. That means it will impact your decision making negatively. That's why to balance both and to come up to reach to that golden mean, I feel like we need mentorship. So finally, in Maarga, right? So how we thought to execute this particular mentorship program? So we feel mentorship requires only two things: gathering resources, efficient allocation of time. If these two things, if you synergize, right, then comes the planner. Understood that? So I feel now when it comes to resources, what is resources means? First and foremost thing, clear understanding of the syllabus. When it comes to prelims, there is a lot of vagueness when it comes to syllabus. So how you should get clear understanding of syllabus? Read topic wise PYQs. Topic wise PYQs. If you see, suppose for example, take the case of polity. In that, if you need to understand what kind of questions may come under preamble. First, see all preamble related questions that came from different examinations. You shouldn't just limit yourself only to UPSC. See questions of CDS, see questions of CAPF, see questions of some other state public service examinations. Right? We collected that. We have seen that. Then all I understood, okay, for economy, this is the big picture. Right? So these are the areas the student must get clarity. For polity, these are the areas the student must get clarity. So to get understanding of the syllabus, PYQs will help you. Once these two gets clear, wherever you're having vagueness, read any standard material. Understood? Then practice questions. Most of the students will do, but after doing this, then you must have the short notes. What this short note should contain when you're solving the question is you lack some kind of clarity. Immediately write those points, right? Divide your full page into two halves, right? Small points, write in the shortcut formats so that you can revise it. Use mnemonics, right? If you have any confusion regarding this, I feel like if you approach us, right, let you and me sit together and decide. So that's why we decided under this mentorship program, I cannot take more than 25 to 30 students because it is not possible for me to guide more than that. Because I should give my good amount of time for each and every student equally according to their needs. If that is the case, then it is not possible for me for the given notification to guide more than 25 to 30 students. It's not at all possible. Right. I may pass the information, but I may not be in a position to allow the candidate to process the information. Understood. So that's why I thought, let me have a small batch of students. Let me train them effectively. Wherever they need any kind of hand holding, let me do that. That's why I thought rather than I am designing a strategy, right? I thought, why can't we both sit together and design a strategy according to your needs? So that's why I feel customization is the key. Customization according to your needs. Rather than I am saying like, okay, in this week we have polit exam, please come and write. For some students, for one student, they may finish fundamental rights within 3 days. For another student, it may take 5 days. For another student, it may take just 3 days. So that's why I should prepare questions, right? Customize according to the student need. Finally, we all will be writing on the given day after 5 months. But initially, while preparing, suppose, for example, yeah, you shouldn't create any kind of anxiety. The student should feel free while preparing. You shouldn't have any kind of anxiety. Understood. For that, I feel mentorship will help you. If you need any questions, right, you can, I think the numbers are displayed here. You can contact us, right? Let us discuss first. Let us design an examination planner for the upcoming next prelims, then for the mains. First, initially for the prelims, right? Then accordingly, wherever you need help, right? So I will be in a position to guide you, right? At the same time, under this particular program, we are thinking like we will be doing the end to end for the student, right? If you need help for the resources, we are there. If you need what kind of model questions to be solved, we are there. If you need help with respect to collecting topic based questions, we are there. So that's why we thought like let's provide a kind of comprehensive thing for the students so that it will be helpful for you in a smooth manner. You will be clearing the upcoming preliminary examination. So with that note, I'm concluding from my side. Still, if you have questions, as I said, the numbers are displayed here. You can feel free to contact, right? We can have a discussion, one-to-one discussion. All right. Thank you very much.